Hello, welcome back to Roy's the Boy. Now for you today I have got a lawnmower for you to sort out. Yeah, I was contacted on Facebook and someone sent me a message and they said that I serviced their lawnmower about a year and a half ago, and they tried to start it this year and then it didn't start, and then it did start and it keeps cutting out, and then they left it for about a month and then it started it again and it just cut out. So they've got in touch with me, they're fed up with it, they've gone out and bought another one. So and also they said that the belt keeps coming off as well. So I went and picked it up, and guess what? It wasn't me that serviced their lawnmower. So I got another freebie. They don't care, oh, you can have it if I could sell it, do it up, whatever. The deck is in quite good condition. It's a Trojan 8, no sorry, it's a Trojan 18S. So with a Briggs and Stratton engine on it. So let's go and have a look at it and see if we can sort it out. Right, okay, so this is the one. Yeah, black in colour. There's cobwebs everywhere. The tank don't look too bad. Let's have a look at the primer. I don't even know if there's any fuel in it. I haven't even looked at it yet. No, it's empty, I think. So what we'll do is we'll stick some fuel in it and see what happens. Let's just go around it a little bit. Here's an old one, and I think it says it's 2002 down there. As you can see, it's LS45 with a Briggs and Stratton classic engine on it. Really. Let's take this grass box off. Oh, look at that, cobwebs everywhere. Give us a second. Looks like I've got some of the garden materials in here as well. Look, there's a net there. I don't. Right, anyway, let's have a look in here. Oh wow, look at that. Look at them cobwebs. What I'll do is I'm going to turn it upside down, or on the back of it, lift it upright, and let's have a quick look underneath. Right, there we are. Right, there's no belt on it whatsoever now, so that's gone. So that's probably snapped, and yeah, that's gone. I think I might have one. If I haven't, I mean, the deck looks really good. It could be worth putting it back into a self-propelled. There's no guard cover with it. I think I have got one over my stash. So anyway, let's see if we can get the engine going first, shall we? Alright, let's quickly take this off. It has got some fuel inside it, but to me it smells like it's gone absolutely stale. And guess what? It's got a torch plug, and it is a bit dirty, but let's see if it fires. Put a bit in there. Alright, let's go. Right, I've taken one. There's two screws to take this plastic cover off. To show you in there. There's one in there. You've got to pull this plastic thing back. Hopefully I can fix that back, and there's another one in there really. Straight away I have noticed that this bridge bring you around here, there's a bolt, 10mm bolt missing from there, so that's either came out or someone's had this thing apart. But anyway, apart from that, let's get this carburetor off. It has had fuel in it, like I said. It did start, as you see, so we've got to sort this carburetor out. Well, let's quickly take this air filter off. Definitely alright. At the moment, for what I can see, it don't look too bad. Let's have a look at this air filter. Ain't too bad. I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse. Springs are okay. Right, so let's get this tank off. 30mm socket just here. Put that back onto there. And there's a 10mm just on the side. You've seen me do these plenty of times. That's it. And then just pull that off, twist this like that, and there she's off. Let's just make sure there's no bolts down there, because there was a 10mm bolt. I've got plenty of spare ones. Right, so that's gone. So let's get this undone and have a look at this carburetor. I've already undone a couple of nuts. This tank actually from the outside was actually really clean. There's only a bit of dust all around, just around by the carburetor there. So I would say it was serviced probably last year or a year and a half ago, but it wasn't by me. So we'll take this off of here. I'll tell you what. Right. Straight away, look inside there. There's like, I don't know if it's dust or rust inside there. To me, that has got a new gasket and diaphragm on there. So I'm going to take this off, give the tank a good old clean out, and the carburetor, because even the, oops, all the bits are falling out. It's got all that dust stuff on there. So hopefully this filter has done its job. Yep, there's nothing come through inside there, which is good. So I will give it a good old clean out, and then we'll come back. This part of the tank here is really one of the main reasons why these engines and carburetors do stop sometimes, mainly really, is because of the dirt and rubbish which is in there. Because it, well, it went too bad. I don't know what that stuff is in there. It must be rust or something like that. Give that a good clean inside there and all. We'll let that settle. I'll give that a good old spray in there. Right, we'll let that settle there a little bit. Give that a good old spray inside there as well. Right, let's give this an air clean out, and I'll come back. Yep. Right, so this has come up really nice. So we'll put this back onto there. That's come up nice and clean. Let's put the spring back on there. I took that off because I didn't want to blow it out and lose the spring on that one. Alright, so let's just show you the tank. It's come up a lot cleaner. So we'll put these parts back on here now. Looks like it's got a double gasket on there. So I'm not the only one that does it. Using the same gasket. I just want to see if the engine runs really. Right, so I'll put that onto there, that long bit. Right, so I'll get this all screwed up, stick it back on the engine, and we'll take it outside and see if it works. Alright, I've checked the oil, it's just a little bit over, so let's give this a go. There we go. It took a bit of pumping. Well, that's all that sorted out. I can't believe how easy that actually started. I hardly pulled that, seriously. It did take a little bit to prime it, but yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it all off again as well, and I'm also going to start giving it a service. I've taken one bolt off of there already, and I've got to take that off. So we start taking this apart, and then we give it a service, shall we? So I'm taking this throttle cable off completely. These Briggs and Strattons, they don't need them. That's quite loose, that is, isn't it? It's pretty wide. Yeah, they don't need them. They're a pain, really. I don't know why they're actually on there. Let's take that off as well. Just the 30mm socket for that. Well, that carb didn't take much to clean it out, did it? So this was given away just because it had a dirty carburetor. I'm not complaining. It was for nothing. So I haven't even had to change the gasket. I'm not even going to change the second-hand torch spark plug because that started up lovely as it is. So that don't need changing whatsoever. Right. This should come off now, and we'll see how it is on there. I'm just going to put the oil, a separate dipstick in there. Got to find it somewhere. I've got one, and I have. Right, let's go and find one. Right, I've taken the tank off. I'll give it a little bit of a clean. Look at it wet, all these cobwebs everywhere. I'll give it a little bit of a blowout under here, as much as I can, outside in the garden there. We did have a little bit of another flash flood thunderstorm just go past, so I had some lunch. So what I'm going to try and do now is take this blade off. No, that ain't going to work with that. Let's get the airline one set up. It looks like it's been well over tightened on that one. Right, before I go any further, I've just taken the cable off at the handle ends, and because this is not pulling at all on this, so I might even have to take the axle off, take the cable off, and we'll see what happens. Well, I think I got very very lucky as it happens, because it all seems to be working. I did find a second-hand belt. If I hold these handles in, just so I could turn this, and just watch that wheel. As you can see, it's going round. So that'll do for me. Right, so there we are, all nice and sharpened and balanced. I'm going to put this back on for now. I will have a look over where my stash is, and see if I've got a cover for it. That's that done. And if I have it, it'll be fine. If not, I'll be selling it as it is anyway. Yeah, right, so this let's put everything back on. I'm going to give the deck a little bit of a clean. You ain't got to see that. And we'll see if it starts, and see if the self-propelled works outside. Right, so it's all back together again now. I gave this a little bit of a clean. I gave the deck a nice little bit of a clean. What I want to do is I want to make sure the drive's working. If the drive's working, what I will do afterwards, then I will take the wheels off, give them a clean, probably give them a little spray up as well. So let's take it outside now and see if this self-drive works. Well, there you have it. You saw that the self-drive was working on the last little clip there. I did spray up all the wheels. I gave her the air filter cover, just a little touch of paint just to make it look nice. I used some of the Revive it on the top cover here and on the rear flat, and just touched up a little bit round the fronts and round the sides there, just to give it a good nice little clean. So I think this one really has come up really well. If you can remember when I said at the beginning, someone contacted me on this one, and They said I serviced their lawnmower, which I didn't. I went and picked it up. I've never been to the house before, I've never met the woman before, and she said, oh well, never mind, it's yours for free, do what you want with it, do it up, sell it if I wanted to, and that is what I will be doing. So that's it on this one now. So if you did like this video, please give us a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and hit that grey notification bell, and you'll be told when I'm doing another video. So that's all there is to on this one. Until next time, cheerio.